Come on! It's the Tarby. We must win. Now that I got that out, I thought I'd do that because I did that before Liverpool when we won. So I'm very into the superstitions. Whatever I just said. Of course, this is Manu Fanatic at redcafe.net is where I post. Not often, but I do. I've been doing there for about 16 years. So a lot of guys there are, I've been there longer than they've been alive. So you know what's coming on Sunday is the big game on the weekend against the City. First, I want a little thoughts on Aston Villa. I thought we had a control performance. In my review of the game, I said it looked like one of those games that we might lose or not get the win because it seemed like we couldn't get anything in. But we had a nice goal at the end of the first half, and that settled us down through Herrera. Of course, Herrera's been playing great, so that's great to see. And then, of course, as I predicted, that our defense will do something. And this time it was De Gea this time, and they scored to make it 3-1. A deserved win. It would have been criminal if Aston Villa got anything out of that game. They didn't really do anything. Very similar how Spurs played us at Old Trafford. So we're back to that. We're becoming more of a team at home that we're hard to beat. Now, City is a different kettle of fish, as they say. Although their away form has been horrible as recently, that doesn't mean anything when we're talking about a derby. It doesn't really matter. We know that they match up well against us. They've beaten us, I forget now, 5 times. 5 times that we haven't beat them, or 4. I think if we lose, which one, it's not going to happen, but if we lose, that'll be the first time that we've ever lost to a team 5 times in the league. So it's not going to happen. But they match up well with us. They're physical, and they have great players on their day. They're some of the best in the world, with Aguero and Silva and Torre. And you know Torre is going to be up for this game. You just know he is. So even though he hasn't been played that great this year, you know he's going to be up in this game. And they have a lot of guys they can bring off the bench. Guys I don't really like, and like Nasri and stuff. But they're a good team, and I think that we'll probably try to hold on to the ball. But I think that City will try to press us and try to settle us in the back, and so we'll have to use our speed and good passes, not only on the ground but also in the air. So that's when you look at my team, you'll understand why I've changed a few things, not much, because we played so well over the last 3 or 4 games that we're not going to change anything, and Van Gaal's not going to change anything either. So we all know on City who can hurt us. So it's going to be a great game at Old Trafford. Hopefully the fans will be out there full in voice to drown out the blue side of Manchester. Now our team form has been good. We've won 5 in a row, 15 out of 15, and we really need to keep winning just so we at least get in the second. By the end of the weekend, we might be there. So, but my team I'm going to have for this game, and I forgot to say him last time first, was De Gea. Although, I don't know what the hell he did against Aston Villa. That was his fault for that goal. Right back is going to be Valencia. I don't see any reason why he would take him out. People talk about oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name. I've been waiting for him to come back in the game. Raphael. Jesus, I can't remember things. Anyway, but that's not going to happen. He's not going to put in Raphael now. And what everybody says about Valencia is true. Sometimes he doesn't cross the board well. Sometimes he doesn't go past defenders like he should. But he is a pretty good defender, and he gets back. And if you watch the game against Aston Villa and also against Liverpool, he's been very solid for us. So he's going to play. There's no question in my mind. The biggest question is what's going to be the center backs, and I think it should be Smalling and Rojo. I still worry about, as much as I like the passion that Jones has, I think that Rojo and Smalling, both guys can actually hold the ball and also can bring it up some way with their feet, and they can also go in and kind of attack and put some pressure on the other team. So I want those two guys in the midfield in the center back area, and I think that those, unless we get Humbles or something like that, I think that those guys are going to be the guys that are in that position. I think Jones is going to be looking elsewhere. I just don't think he's going to be back there forever. Of course, we don't know about Smalling and his injuries. Left back is Blind. I don't see any reason why to leave him, to change him. He's played great there, and we need a guy like him on the field anyway. He helps us. No changes after that, other than the fact it's going to be Herrera and Carrick in midfield, and then Fellaini up in front of them, and then Rooney up front, and Mata. But the only question is Di Maria or Young. I want Di Maria to play in this game. I think that although he's looked well when he comes off the bench, I think that this is a big game, and he's a big-time player, and I think he should be starting at the top. But I understand if he actually uses Young. I get it. He's played well. So that's my team. Now the prediction. I've been pretty well. This year. I did have Liverpool and United being 2-2. It turned up 2-1. I had had Spurs right at 3-0, and I also had the Aston Villa game at 3-1. I had that right. So I want to go with 2-1 at home. I think we're gonna win the game easily, but we're gonna screw up again, and they might get a goal at the end, or they might score early, and we'll come back and win at the end. So I have it 2-1. If we win that game, we'll have City behind us and everything in front of us with 6 games left. Looks like, really helped. It was a great weekend last week for us, other than the fact that Chelsea won. If they'd have only got like a draw, there was still a chance that we could have done something in the league. But they're finding a way to get through games when they haven't really played well. So fair play to them. Hopefully we keep winning, and when we go to Chelsea, if we've won all these games coming up, I hope we beat the crap out of them so everybody will know the best team in the country is Manchester United. And I think that we're playing that way right now. So I don't see why we can't win tomorrow or Sunday, and keep winning for the rest of the year and get ready for next year in the Champions League. That's all I have, guys. Thank you for watching my videos. And anything you want to put in the comments, please do it. And if you want to, go ahead and put a like down to say you like it or don't like it. I don't really care either way, but if you do, that's fine too. I will be there. I'll be here after the game with my son, and we'll be talking about it. And hopefully it'll be a great victory for Manchester United. If not, something will happen to everybody in this house. Good day.